Well, time for a heart-to-heart talk about felines. Did you know cats can get heartworm disease? And with the weather getting warmer, pets are spending more time outside, and we really need to talk about prevention, especially if you have a cat. IndyVet Dr. James Speiser is here, and we got Peter here also just to kind of drive the point home.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so talk to us about heartworm, because I mean, I have a dog, and I really didn't know that cats can also get heartworm.
Yeah, actually cats can get heartworm. I actually brought a little model here.
Oh, perfect.
That somebody can put, that shows the worms actually in the heart and lungs of a cat heart here.
Wow.
And you know, it's the exact same parasite as in dogs.
Right.
It's transmitted from pet to pet by mosquito, just like dogs, but there are some differences. Number one, cats are more resistant to heartworm than dogs.
Okay.
For every 100 dogs that get heartworm, only 10 cats will get heartworm. Dogs may have as many as 100 to 200 of these worms in their system. Cats only 5 to 6, and the worms only live 2 to 3 years in cats, only half as long as in dogs.
Well, and that's good information to know, because I know for me, like if I had someone who had a friend who had a cat, they're not necessarily treating as often, I guess. But what are the symptoms for heartworm in cats?
You know, in cats, the symptoms are primarily respiratory. They may cough. They may have trouble breathing. It's frequently misdiagnosed as asthma, to be honest with you. But interestingly, in cats, it can they can have the symptoms of vomiting and just lethargy without any respiratory signs, so it can also be confused with GI tract disease as well.
So what do you recommend to kind of treat it, and to even with the symptoms, because you say they can be confused with other things?
Exactly. Well, actually, if cats get heartworm, we don't really have any medication that we can actually eradicate the heartworm in the cat. Prevention is the key, and we do have several different options. One, there are treats that you can feed your kitty, such as HeartGuard that I have right here, that you can feed your kitty. There is an actual tablet you can give once a month called Interceptor that also works. What I use is a topical like what we have right here in this particular thing. And I actually, right here on the back of Peter's head is where I just put it yesterday, and that prevents fleas and heartworm. So that's the easiest for me, is just to apply the topical and prevent it that way.
And any other tips that you have for kind of pet owners to prevention-wise? I mean, I know it's outside, it's transferred by, oh, he's ready to go, transferred by mosquitoes, that sort of thing. Is there anything any other tips that you have for pet owners?
Yeah, you know, many people say, well, my cat's indoors, so I really don't have to worry about it. Honestly, outdoor cats are twice as likely to get heartworm as indoor cats, but fully 1/3 of the cats we diagnose in Indiana with heartworm disease are strictly indoor cats.
Wow.
So that's a common misconception that people need to realize. Just because your cat is indoors, they can still get heartworm. So it's need to prevent heartworm. Prevention is the key.
It is the key. So Dr. Speiser is an IndyVet emergency and specialty hospital. And for a list of their services, educational opportunities, we can connect you at fox59.com/links. But let's send it over to Amber now, because Peter's getting ready to